Hello and welcome to the Rabbit Podcast.
Hey guys.
We are here again, another episode, another day, another episode.
One more. One more on the belt.
We've got some fantastic topics to talk about today, including really bad wrestlers, tiny microscopic bears,
Big bears,
tiny nanoscopic bombs, and fingering bum holes.
Oh, is that one of the top?
It is. You'll see why I'm going to talk about that now.
Oh, right.
Which one of these four would you like to talk about first?
Lady's choice. So, why don't you go right ahead?
Alright. We're going to start off this stellar episode with fingering bum holes.
Of course.
This is something which I was on the internet earlier, and I was on Wikipedia, and I was just reading stuff. I kept going through topics, and eventually I got to the topic of schoolyard bullying.
Is that what bullies are doing now?
Well,
They fingering bum
it's a
holes.
thing in Japan called Kancho.
You're joking, right?
Kancho is a form of assault performed by clasping the hands in the shape of an imaginary gun and attempting to insert the extended finger sharply into the unsuspecting victim's anus while exclaiming, "Kancho!"
Oh, wow.
It is a form of bullying amongst Korean and Japanese children, and has also been used by adults in baseball.
Okay. Bullying very different over there.
Yeah. Kancho!
Kancho!
Oh my god, you don't see that on Pokemon.
Can you imagine?
Hey Ash, we're gonna play a trick on Misty.
Hey Brock!
Yeah.
Kancho!
Choku! Oh wait, no. Broku! Kancho!
Hey Pikachu!
Oh god.
No, what are you doing? They made headlines.
For goodness sake. There's a game oriented about Kancho called Boonga Boonga.
Ah, that just sounds dirty.
It's an arcade game. You can play this in an arcade.
Bunga Bunga.
It's also known as Spank M.
Oh, of
It's
course.
an arcade game developed by a South Korean company. It's the first arcade game to simulate Kancho. A popular prank in
I
Japan.
don't think that was needed, was it? A game to simulate it. Simulate bumhole touching.
The poster says, highly praised game at Tokyo Game Show in April 2000.
Highly praised.
Highly praised. The object of Boonga Boonga is to score points by spanking or performing Kancho on the model of a human posterior, embedded in the game's cabinet.
Is it like a mannequin in the cabinet?
A plastic finger is attached to the machine for players to perform the latter. Oh, for goodness sake.
This is like the juicy controller.
The game features 8 characters the players can punish.
Punish?
Yeah.
Oh.
You got the ex-girlfriend, the ex-boyfriend. Wait, you gotta listen to these.
You frustrate your old girlfriend, finger her bubble. What?
You've got gangster, mother-in-law, gold digger. This next one's terrible.
God.
Child prostitute.
What?
What's that about? Child molester and con artist.
Oh my god. Japan.
The game also dispenses cards that rate players on their sexual behaviour, and players who perform exceptionally well will receive a trophy in the shape of a pile of feces.
Yeah, the Sex Pest trophy.
This is so bizarre.
Oh my god.
This is so bizarre.
I don't even have words.
Well,
Child prostitute model? What?
now, you know on Wikipedia how if a topic doesn't exist, it's highlighted in red.
Yeah.
well, child prostitute here is highlighted in red. It does not exist.
Ah, thank God.
I'm glad it does not exist. Japan, you bloody weirdos.
Is child molester one of them?
Actually, no, it's South Korea and Japan. Both you countries, you bloody weird. Oh.
This is... I don't even know. It's so pretty.
This was the quickest we've ever derailed the podcast.
Well, a sexual harassment game.
Do you have anything to add to that?
Was there a UK release?
I'll have a look now.
That's the most important bit. But I need to know right now.
No, it was designed for the Japanese market.
Oh, and South Korea.
The weird thing is that it doesn't say anything about it being like removed or censored or anything. This probably literally exists nowadays.
Probably.
Oh my god. Anyway, let's go on to the next topic.
Awful.
Yeah, that is awful. Which one would you like to talk about next? Do you want to talk about wrestling, water bears, or nanobombs?
I think we should go wrestling, just so this can, lighten up a bit.
Well, I was sitting down earlier, and I was... I'll put some music in the background here. I was sitting down earlier, and I was eating some fish on a plate. And I was watching Sky, and I was watching WWE, because I've never really watched WWE. And
as you do.
But when I do, it always makes me laugh. And I was watching this man. He was a wrestler called Eugene.
Right.
And he is apparently the worst wrestler of all time. He's got like the worst gimmick.
Go on.
He's probably going to be the thumbnail of this video just because of how bad it is. Here's his ring names. He's also known as Conquistador Dos, Doink the Clown, Mr. Wrestling 2, Special E, or U-Gene.
U-Gene.
Yeah.
Is it spelled J or G?
It's spelled gene, like as in like the inside of a biological substance.
Ah.
Like the genes.
Like the genes.
Yeah.
Like those.
Such a weird thing. Anyway, I suppose I should tell the story. Alright, we're going to tell the story of Eugene the wrestler.
We probably should.
He debuted in 1996 and soon began wrestling in the United States Wrestling Association in Ohio Valley. In 2005, he beat Danny the Giant Pineapple. What?
That's an achievement right there.
Hold on, we're going to derail this podcast. Danny the Giant Pineapple. Alright, I'm going to look it up.
Good. That needs to be looked up.
I can't believe these names.
The Giant Pineapple. I imagine he was an excellent wrestler, top class.
Well, I've never heard of him, so let's... Oh, it doesn't even come up straight away. Like, no, it doesn't exist on Google Images.
Does he not?
No.
Does he have another name?
No, it just says here he beat Danny the Giant Pineapple in December 2005.
Are you sure Danny the Giant Pineapple is a real thing?
Maybe he was so ashamed that he just removed all of his information from the internet.
You can't remove yourself from the internet that easy.
Maybe he made one Facebook post and then he got rid of it. Anyway,
one Facebook post.
He also defeated Coachman at
Coachman.
Bad Blood Wrestling. He then feuded with Triple H.
Triple H?
Culminating in a match at SummerSlam, which Eugene lost.
Of course he did.
This was in 2007, so I'm going to try and find something more recent. Oh, the most recent thing was last year, in 2013. And that was in the independent circuit and Ohio Valley Wrestling.
Ohio Valley. Big wrestling scene.
Also, his name is Nick Dinsmore. That's his real name. So yeah.
I mean, Eugene's a pretty common name.
Yeah, it is. It's like
is it spelled U?
Steve.
Is it just a U?
No, it's spelled the actual name.
Alright, I was gonna say if it's just a U and then Gene, that's.
Yeah.
I have no words for him.
Well, there's another wrestler which I do want to talk about. So after we talk about Eugene, we'll take a break and then we'll
What's
talk
this wrestler in the show you were watching?
No, but I was looking at the topic of bad wrestlers, and this man came up, and I just couldn't believe it. So.
Okay, I can't wait to hear more about it.
Anyway, he defeated Jay Bradley to win his 9th heavyweight championship, but lost his title to Anthony Bravado in July 2008.
What are these names?
I don't know, but it sounds interesting. Dinsmore lost the title to Rudy Switchblade. That's a good name. Rudy Switchblade.
That's incredible, wow.
He lost his title in an 8-man melee.
Melee?
Yeah, so it was basically a Super Smash Brawl,
Super
but in
Smash
real life.
Bros. Yeah. They just all gathered around and played some Super Smash.
I've got a list here of his finishing moves and his signature moves.
I can't wait. Go on.
We've got the aeroplane spin. The diving double axe handle.
Okay.
The inverted atomic drop.
The inverted atomic drop.
Yeah.
As opposed to the
normal.
whatever.
Normal
Yeah, just normal.
This
Yeah.
is inverted. We've got
Insane.
the people's elbow.
The people's.
The people's elbow.
just everybody's elbow. Bring it back to the people, yo.
Multiple punches to the head followed up by a wind-up punch. That doesn't really go off
Is
the tongue.
that what the crowd screams?
Yeah, it's like, oh, he's doing multiple punches
to the head.
He's doing the Kancho to the rock. Oh,
No.
oh God. Yeah, that's basically his entire life. Anyway, yeah. Another wrestler that I saw. Oh wait, no. We'll take a quick break and then we'll come back in. Okay. So here's a quick message from Simon Cowell. We'll be back in a moment. I'm Simon Cowell. Listen to the Rabbit podcast, please. I just couldn't believe when I
Some
saw
more amazing wrestling.
is a man who I believe was called Mantaur. And his gimmick was he would wear...
Is it to do with a Minotaur, by any chance?
It is, but his entrance, his gimmick would be he would wear an enormous bull's head. Like a
real bull's head has been hollowed out?
No, it's like, it looks like one that's been hollowed out, but it is fake, probably.
Maybe.
I'm gonna look him up because I can't remember how to spell his name. Minotauro?
Manotaur.
Alright, hold on.
Manotaurus.
Mantaur WWE. Yeah, this is him. I might have to... I'm gonna probably have to Skype you this because this is such a bizarre act. His entire...
Okay.
It's like, you know when people drape like a white curtain over you as a ghost and it covers like your entire body. Well, this is like a man with tiny stubby arms with legs with just a bull's head.
He's a tiny man.
He's a normal man, but the mask is so huge.
It makes him look tiny.
That it makes him look just stocky and tiny. I'm gonna find it, I have found it.
I can't wait.
It's just... We should go to a wrestling match one day and just watch.
I don't think they do many by us, really.
Well, not in Wales, I suppose not. I know they
I
do
don't think
boxing.
in the UK in general, really. It's more an American thing.
Yeah. We should try and go to SummerSlam.
SummerSlam.
There was
Were you off to America for SummerSlam?
Go to SummerSlam. SummerSlam this year.
SummerSlam.
I believe that Brock Lesnar won.
Who?
Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah, I know who that is. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I know.
Good old Lesnar,
Good old
as we like to call him.
Good old Lesby.
Good old Lesby.
Anyway, I'll send it to you in the Skype.
I will look promptly.
Yeah, it's Mantaur. It's not even Manitor, it's Mantaur.
Mantaur. Oh god. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look-see at Mantaur. Mantaur.
It's actually fairly frightening. We'll put this in the description. We'll show you guys what Mantaur
That's incredible.
looks like.
He looks like a beefy guy, fair play.
He is very because he does take it off. Like I was
Look
watching
at those
him.
legs.
I know.
Jesus.
Look at those furry leggings. I haven't seen those since like 1980s.
Those legs are like the size of like my chest.
God damn.
Whoa.
Oh my god. Yeah, he's pretty big.
He is beefy.
The official bodyguard for the Rabbit podcast, standing outside the studio
Mantaur.
is Mantaur.
I think he should be guarded anything.
Yeah, just clone Mantaur. Wow, that's fantastic. Oh,
that is definitely a thing. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, two more topics. We've got we spoke about fingering bumholes. We spoke about WWE. Now it's time to talk about science. And
nerds.
Yeah, you big nerds. And Yosh, you were talking
Read
to
about
me.
you fools.
You were talking to me about something called Bucky bombs.
Yes, Bucky
Could you
bombs.
explain what a Bucky bomb is and what it
Well,
does?
a Bucky bomb is a nanoscale explosive,
Right.
which is being tested right now.
It's very cool. I'm reading. I got the article here, and I'll read it out. Trying to fight off a virus army, nanoscale explosives made from spherical carbon molecules could be the answer. So it's nanoscale explosives.
Yeah, it's a take on the Bucky ball. A Bucky ball is a ball of carbon
Yes.
made with 60 atoms. This introduces 12 nitrogen atoms, which cause the carbon molecules to become unstable and first reacts as an explosive.
It should reach nearly 4,000 degrees centigrade in the
In a
billionth.
billionth of a second.
Wow. Did you already know this off by heart, or like did you know this, or are you reading the article too?
I skimmed the article earlier.
Alright, I was gonna say, because if you knew about this, like, in college, then you got everything right.
I like we talk about this in college. I think we likely talked about just Bucky balls in college.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't get cool stuff like this. Nanoscale explosives.
Carbon nanotubes, zapped with lasers, are already known to blow up cancer cells, so real Bucky bombs could do the same, as well as fight viruses and bacteria.
Yep.
Well,
Oh, you're feeling unwell, you go to the doctor, you say, Doctor,
Doctor, we need
put
Kancho
some
in this man's
explosives,
ass.
put some explosives in me. And he goes,
Kancho!
"Right, sir. Here, swallow these Bucky bombs.
Swallow this Kancho.
Swallow this Kancho.
God. Just tiny Japanese men who go,
Bend
Kancho!
over, here's some Kancho. Bend
God.
over, son."
All I can imagine is like, you take these tablets and inside it's like tiny nano Japanese men, and they go up to the cancer cells and they're flying about going, Kancho!
Oh no.
For God's sake.
Don't poke that.
No. Please.
Yeah, that's the cancer cell. No.
Yeah, that's how we'll
Please stop
cancer.
violating me.
Stop cancer with Kancho.
Kancho.
It's kind of catchy. Maybe we'll patent it.
Whole fingering catchy. News of 10.
Oh, for God's sake. Anyway, the final topic of this episode. We're sorry that it's a short episode.
Yeah, so sorry.
Yeah, you know, It's nice to have little episodes now and again, just for easy listening. You
Yeah.
can listen to this in the morning when you wake up.
I
And
mean,
you're brushing
listening
your
to us
teeth.
for an hour, please.
Yeah, I know.
That would drive anybody insane.
If you're walking up to college, if you're taking the bus to college and you want to hear about fingering arseholes.
If you're crying over a recent breakup,
Yeah.
listen to this.
Yeah.
Fingering bums will really help you out.
Find a Kancho arcade game near you to vent your anger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New model, your ex.
New model in your asshole.
Oh.
For God's sake. Anyway, the last topic is going to be about the water bear, or the tardigrade, as its real name is.
Very interesting name, tardigrade.
The tardigrade is a water-dwelling, segmented microanimal with 8 legs, and they are basically microscopic bears. When you look at them, they look like
So
little
they are
bears.
microscopic. I wasn't sure if you could still see them with the naked eye or not.
Yeah, it's they are.
Can you see them with the naked eye? No.
The smallest one is below 0.1 millimeters, so they are very
So you
tiny.
would
cannot
see a
them.
speck, I guess.
Yeah. So, well, these things are just incredible, and they're incredible because they are the toughest animal ever. They can survive in any physical or geochemically extreme environment on Earth.
What? Even space?
Yes, even space, even a vacuum.
Oh my God.
Tardigrades can
That's cool.
withstand temperatures of just about absolute 0 to above the boiling point of water.
Wow.
Pressure is about 6 times greater than those found in the deepest ocean trenches, ionizing radiation at doses hundreds of times higher than the lethal dose of a human. And
That's
even
incredible.
the vacuum of outer space.
That is indeed incredible.
They can go without food or water for more than 10 years.
I did read how they did this. For no water, they convert the nutrients in their bodies into sugars to survive for that long.
Can
It's
even
incredible.
dry out to the point where they are 3% or less water, only to rehydrate, forage, and reproduce.
I know.
Also, I received a Facebook blonk. That wasn't your Facebook,
No.
listeners. Actually, usually tardigrades are about 0.5 millimeters when they are fully grown. So you can see these, probably.
So they would be visible, yeah.
They're
Does it say
visible.
where they're found?
They are found everywhere. They are literally, actually, let me
Is there any particular region, or...?
most they're actually predatory. They're bacteria eaters and plant eaters.
So put some Bucky bombs and some tardigrades into your system.
Have some jihad tardigrades.
And you will be healthy in no time. Assuming they eat the bad bacteria only.
Yeah, these are so cool. They why aren't we taught about these in in school or college?
I
This
don't
is
know.
so cool.
Just a mention about stuff like this would be good enough.
It would be good. It'd be like it would make college or school just way better. This is where you can find them. The most convenient place to find tardigrades are on lichen and mosses. In other environments are dunes, beaches, soil, marine or freshwater sediments.
So most places then.
They can occur 25,000 animals per litre.
Wow.
Tardigrades are often found by soaking a piece of moss in spring water.
Have to try that sometime then,
Yeah.
I guess.
These are gonna be bigger than sea monkeys. Tardigrades.
No, really.
These will literally be bigger because they can survive anything. You don't even have to look after them.
Selling point.
Selling point, sell bottles of seawater.
I'm more interested in, I want to, be genetically spliced with the survivability of a tardigrade.
Oh my god. You probably wouldn't be human. You would be some
I don't
sort
want to
of-
be human, I want to be more than human.
You would be some big, strange, fat, bacteria-eating bear thing.
I only want to still keep the human form, but have all the, the
Well-
adaptions of a tardigrade. I want to be able to live in all climates.
That's like, in Spider-Man where...
I also want Dagger Mouth that just shoots out. It's like Alien.
You're asking a lot. You want alien dagger mouth and tardigrade resistance to everything.
No, tardigrades have Dagger Mouth.
Do they? Oh yeah, they do. They got a big face. Big
yeah, exactly.
vacuum cleaner
Their
face.
mouth actually shoots out a little bit.
Oh my god.
I want that too. It's like alien mouth. I want to be able to look like a chicken on my plate and go, glum.
I want to be a tardigrade.
And just have, alien mouth just fly out.
I hope this trends in the future, like you know how people we have kids and stuff who are like gothic and they're like, oh, but mom, I wanna be gothic. I want there to be kids in the future who are saying like, oh, I wanna be a tardigrade.
I thought you were gonna go the kids in the future saying, Mum, I wanna be gothic, and Mum's just like, no, son, you will be tardigrade.
You will be tardigrade.
You have no choice in this matter.
Yeah, these things are so cool. Like if you went into space, I don't know, if you go on Mars and you find life, this will probably be the life already there, wearing Hawaiian shirts and drinking cocktails. They'll already be on Mars.
Except they're people-sized on Mars.
Oh, that would be so cool, and we bring one back to Earth. And
no, Dagger Mouth, Jack, they're predators. If they're people-sized, they would hunt us down.
But they eat bacteria and plants.
It has Dagger Mouth. Even
though they're predatory, they only eat bacteria, because it's a biological life. But they eat plants as well.
Yeah, we're kind of biological life too. Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but people are biological.
I know, but we're not bacteria. I know we're covered in bacteria.
We are comprised of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe these would actually be...
What would they eat on Mars anyway? I haven't really got anything there, have they?
I suppose not. There's no plants, and if anything, there is bacteria, but
there's probably bacteria, yeah. But is it bacteria they can eat? That's the question.
I don't know. If you have mouldy cheese and you give it to a tardigrade, is it gonna...
Top mouldy cheese, donate it to tardigrade.org.
Is it gonna deny it, or is it gonna eat it immediately? Yeah. These just... Yeah, they can survive being heated for a few minutes to 151 Celsius.
Sensei.
Or being chilled for days at minus 200.
So they can survive heats for a short time and colds for an incredibly long time.
Yeah. Some can even survive cooling to minus 272 degrees Celsius, but only for a few minutes.
That's incredible.
There's blooming chemicals.
These are so resistant.
I know. You can't kill this easily.
No, you can't. Literally cannot.
They can survive at the bottom of the Mariana Trench, in the deepest ocean trench. And this is something interesting.
Does it say for how long?
No, they can just literally live down there.
Oh, they just live forever?
They can literally live down there.
That's incredible.
This is a good fact for people to understand how much pressure is in the bottom of the Mariana Trench. Basically, you have to imagine a postage stamp's worth of water has the same weight and pressure of 10 brown bears balancing on a pencil. That's how much pressure is in a stamp's worth of water in the bottom.
Yeah, I don't know about people listening, but I can't visualize that either.
Yeah, that's... Maybe I'll have to draw it out.
Maybe. Have it flash up during this video.
Yeah, have a stamp with a bear on it.
Just cue up some informational music, like...
Here's a drawing right now on the video.
The more you know.
The more you know. This is the bear balancing on a pencil, going in your head.
In your head. Rabbit Podcast, educating you since forever.
Rabbit Podcast. Now you learn about fingering assholes and water bears.
Yes. Everything from fingering butts to water bears and nano explosives.
Yeah. Next. Oh, I forgot. We should read the emails.
Do we actually have some?
Let's have a check, shall we? Let's check. Let me just wait for Gmail. Because my internet is very slow. It's been slow recently, ever since I've had roadworks done.
Because they sabotaged your internet.
Yeah. Oh, it's a big surprise. No emails. No emails.
No. No email. Damn it.
Come on, John, where's your email?
Oh, damn it, people.
We need your emails, please. We want your weird, creepy stories. We don't even care at this point. If you're gonna tell us, oh, I went to Lidl's and I bought a bit of prosciutto ham.
That's exciting.
It's exciting to us. We want to know. Please, otherwise we'll have to make up our own and that'll be really lame.
Hey, so I went to Lidl's today and I bought some prosciutto ham.
Oh, that's a good story.
No.
Did you do anything else?
No, that's all I did today.
Well, that's good enough. That's a good enough time to end. It's a nice note to end on.
Yeah, it is.
So, yeah, I mean, fingering arseholes in Japan. You can go play the game right now.
Yeah.
Boonga, boonga.
Probably only a couple £1,000 to import it.
Yeah. Import it into...
Or a couple of £1,000 to go out there and play it.
It's...
Either way, it's a win-win.
Oh, pubs should bring it in so that when
you're drunk,
yeah,
off
when
your
you're
face,
drunk,
you can go like... play the fingering game.
Oh, imagine how much money you'd bring in.
You didn't pull on your night out? No problems. Play this fingering game.
Finger your mother-in-law.
No. Oh.
Oh, let's end the podcast.
God,
this is just too
that's
bad.
a good point to end on there, yes.
Oh, for God's sake.
God.
Alright. Okay, time to end the podcast. Okay, you've been listening to the Rabbit podcast.
I'm sorry if you've been listening to the Rabbit podcast.
We're sorry that you're listening. Tune in next week.
Email, Twitter, Facebook page.
Please, just contact us. I know no one listens to this, but please.
Knock on our doors. Tell us what you think.
Okay, please. No, don't knock on our doors because I'll
knock on our doors. I will tell you to go away and ask you who you are. Knock on our doors.
Emails, please. Or like our Facebook page. We made a new Facebook page. The Rarebit Podge. You can go look it up.
It's actually just called Podge.
Yeah, Podge. That's the URL. Oh no.
Right. Sure, it's not podcast.
It's the. Oh, we'll put it all in the description. So check the description where to contact us.
You mean you're making people read? How could you?
Okay. I'm sorry, people.
Our listeners can't read.
Our one listener.
Yeah, he's special.
Our one listener.
They can't read. Jeez.
Oh, God. Anyway.
They only just about learned to put earplugs in without, deafening themselves.
Well, if you're on your bus and you're almost at your destination, if you're on your plane...
If you're on the short bus, you're nearly at your destination.
Oh God, let's end the podcast right now. Talking about the short bus.
The short bus.
Okay, goodbye, we'll see you next week.
Kancho.
Right, we're back. Oh my God, we were looking at Kancho, and well, we found a website dedicated to it. So
we found the How to Kancho University, if you will.
Yeah, we're gonna put this in the description as well. I found just now, Yosh, a couple of stories, real life stories from people who have performed Kancho.
First, I feel like we should give our listeners a step-by-step guide to Kancho.
Right, let's give them the step-by-step guide.
Kancho Laboratory 1, an introduction course on how to Kancho.
Remember this, drop everything you're doing in college and just take up Kancho.
Perfect this art. Preparation. Choose a victim, preferably one who is distracted, and make your approach from behind.
It has to be from behind.
Number 1. Take careful aim. A misplaced Kancho could result in bent finger syndrome or worse.
Oh,
It also
God,
gives the
syndrome.
victim a chance to retaliate, as you will have lost the element of surprise. Number 2. Form the universal Kancho fist by putting your palms together, intertwining the fingers of your left and right hands, leaving the index fingers pointing straight out.
What? Oh, God.
Align your pointed out fingers with the butthole of your target.
Why?
Insert the pointed out fingers into the butthole of target. Use
Insert
force
it
if
into
necessary. Number 5. Enjoy.
Enjoy! Please enjoy this.
Some extra tips. To save time during the actual Kancho, you may want to form the universal Kancho fist the evening before to be sure that it is ready. To ensure a hasty retreat, consider joining your school running club. Warning.
Goodness sake.
Perform Kancho at your own risk. Although meant to be a joke, the act of Kancho may be considered sexual harassment. Kancho.org does not encourage the condone the act of Kancho unless you have express written consent from your victim.
Oh, God. I was just reading this story.
Yes.
There's loads of stories here. And they have got names and they've got places where they took place. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
Right, this topic is Kancho means I love you. This was written by Harumi.
I love you so much, Big Kancho.
This was written by Harumi. She was age 26 and she lives in the Ginza province of Japan.
Okay.
When I was younger, I used to do Kancho. Usually, I would do it to the boys, but I could never do it to a boy I really liked, because I was too shy. Thanks for your input, Harumi.
Good job, Harumi.
Oh, this one is horrible, this next one. This is from Tony, who's aged 24 in Tokyo. And this topic is
From New York.
All you can Kancho.
Oh, no.
Just please think of that. I am usually a patient person, but there was this one boy who just wouldn't stop Kanchoing me, no matter what I tried.
So much Kancho.
God, this is so bad. So one day during lunch break, after he Kanchoed me for the 3rd time,
I waited in the toilets.
I picked him up, flipped him over, held him by his ankles, and yelled to the other children, Kancho Hodai, which means Kancho buffet, all you can Kancho. Oh my God, he just recruited these kids to finger this man's. At that point, all the children ran over and started Kanchoing him for all they were worth. I thought this would make him think twice about Kanchoing me.
He Kanchoed them back.
But the boy laughed through it all. Oh my God. Japan is so weird. Too much of a bad thing. This was written by Takeshi, aged 49, in Tokyo. When I was in junior high school, a friend of mine was Kanchoed so hard he passed out. After he woke up, his butt hurt for a long time. Kancho can't be bad, can it?
Oh my God.
This topic is called Everybody's Doing It, and this was written by Momoko, aged 27, in Nagasaki. Kancho is very common in Japan. Even mothers do it. Can we just stop
what
right
are you
there?
doing?
Even mothers do it. The other day, I was sitting on the floor playing my little brother's DS for a long time. I was sitting kind of on my knees with the game on the floor, so my butt was kind of in the air. So she was doing the downward dog. When my mother saw me, she came secretly from behind and Kanchoed me. Of course I was very surprised, but it was her way of saying that I should get up and do some work instead of playing games all day. Well, that's kind of like... Oh, that's just so strange. Oh God. This one is written by Kenji, 21 years old, from Asakusa, who says, I was Kanchoed with an umbrella. With an umbrella? Let me say that again. I was Kanchoed with an umbrella earlier this week. My butt still hurts. Can we please think about Kenji? Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, that's basically... This was written by Paul. This was written by a man called Paul. This might be a British man or an American or anyone else, aged 26, who lives in Aomori, who says, I try to teach all my students Kancho Dame, which means don't Kancho. It worked at a few schools, but in one country, school students started using Kancho Dame as a sort of rallying cry.
Kancho Dame!
Now each time I visit they cry, Paul Sensei, Kancho Dame! And then they make it as if they are going to Kancho me.
Haha, is this a teacher?
This is a teacher getting Kanchoed by his students. People of Japan. Please.
Jeez, guys.
Please. Bring this to... Oh my god, we got another notification. Woo! Anyway.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was just another tidbit of information that we're going to add to the podcast.
Yeah, any of this.
Yeah. Kancho makes you feel good.